let's do a Loz lesson about not giving up on manifesting your specific person. I know a lot of you do. You know why I know a lot of you do? Because you're coming here telling me that you're giving up. You're giving up because you haven't seen any movement. You're giving up because you've had a bad circumstance, like they've left you on red. You're giving up because you've heard about a third party. You're giving up because you're giving up your power. In this video, I'll explain to you what giving up really means and why you don't need to give up your specific person if you're manifesting them. So guys, do you guys understand why I'm saying if you're giving up on it, your manifestation, on your person, you're giving up on you? I say that all the time, and a lot of people don't know what I mean. So if you understand what manifestation truly is, that you make manifest from your mind, if you give up, you will manifest what you're giving up on. Not you'll manifest your SP because you gave up on them. I mean, you're now in a state of this isn't going to happen. I have to give up. It won't happen. It's never going to happen. So it will never happen because you're manifesting that. You're reflecting that out. This will never happen. It's never going to work. He's never coming back. I have to give up. Nothing's changed. And then that's what you'll manifest. So a lot of people don't get that. They honestly believe in people saying things like, oh, let go and it will come, or things like that. That's not true. Whatever you decide is true will be true. If you decide you have to give up because it's never going to happen, it will never happen. Now, those people who say, oh, I let go and they came back, it's not the letting go that happened. It's not the letting go that made it manifest. Most people have been trying very hard to manifest something. They put a lot of effort and time and new thought into it. And then one day they give up or they let it go. And all those thoughts then end up playing out eventually. And it's not that they let it go. They just thought, oh, I can't bother with this anymore. And they let go of all the fearful thoughts about it and the clinging on to it like death. And that's what made it come in. The fact that they weren't fearful about it anymore. It's not the letting go. So let's not confuse what I'm talking about in this video with letting go and that stupid teaching that people teach. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if you feel like you have to give up because you believe either your specific person isn't coming back or your health diagnosis will never change and improve, that you'll never make the money you want, that your parents are telling you what kind of career to have and you can't make your own choices, that you've been put in an arranged marriage and you can't get out, that you're never going to move to the country that you want to and live with your SP and they live in another country and it seems impossible because you can't get a visa, etc., etc., etc. Circumstances, circumstances, circumstances. And so many of you take this outside world here as gospel, as true, as facts. Facts are created by you. They're only facts when you say they are, right? Everything in your reality was once created by you, and if you give up, that will be created by you, the circumstance where you didn't get what you wanted because you gave up. I'll say that again. If you give up, you're going to create a circumstance that is made manifest from giving up, like them not coming back. And then people turn around and say, oh, I knew it didn't work. I knew manifestation didn't work. I knew they weren't coming back, but they gave up. So let's just backtrack. If you can understand why you never give up, it's because you understand how manifestation actually works. So all manifest means is from your mind. That's what I said. All manifest means is from your mind first to out here. So you're unconsciously doing it right now. You've got situations where you thought bad thoughts about your specific person. You thought they didn't want you. You thought they wanted a third party. You thought they didn't want commitment. And now they've broken up with you. You manifested that from your mind. You didn't realize you did it, but you did. Right? Then you're trying to manifest them back. It's taking too much time, or you're looking out here, or you're not getting any movement, and then you give up. And what you don't understand is you manifested the bad circumstance really easily, but now you're stopping manifesting the good circumstance because you're finding it harder. You actually found manifesting the bad circumstance piss easy because you didn't realize you were doing it. From your negative thoughts, from your old triggers from childhood, you manifested that breakup real fucking easy. But you find changing your thinking about the situation and changing your thoughts about yourself harder. And because you find it so difficult and because you keep looking for evidence out here, like movement or getting rid of the third party or them looking at your stories on Instagram or them calling you and they haven't, you give up so easy. But think about it if you're an athlete training for the Olympics, or you were someone determined to lose a shit ton of weight and you're obese and you had to lose it because you were told if you didn't, you couldn't have your weight loss surgery or you were going to die of a heart attack. You would have a reason not to give up. A lot of you don't realize that you give up so easily because you don't get that this is easy if you make it easy. And if you can be patient, you've got to persist until it hardens. In fact, now I'm not saying it's easy and like it's going to be piss easy for you. I mean, the more you can persist in the new thinking, the more you can be in the new state of you, the easier it will be for you and the less likely you are to have the thoughts of giving up. But those of you who think it's hard, keep looking out here for evidence, keep focusing on out here on the 3D and keep ruminating about your circumstances and keep having negative thinking about the circumstance and keep getting sad about the circumstance will find it hard. So there's those of you who will find manifesting quite easy or not give up, and those of you who will easily give up because you're so focused on out here and you're not focused in here and you don't really understand yet how this works. That you will make manifest from your mind whatever your dominant assumption is. So if you dominantly assume you have to give up, then you will have to give up because you think it's not going to come, therefore it won't. You think they don't love you and they're never coming back, so they won't. And some people say, oh, well, I just will give up and then they'll just turn up. No, I'm really sorry. How many people has that happened for that you know? Not many. Right? You might have heard the odd story where a person feels like they let go, but really, like I said before, they let go of the fear. And they were doing a lot of work before that. If you give up, guys, you are literally going to make manifest what your dominant assumption is about that giving up, which is it's not coming, it's not here, I'm waiting too long, I can't wait this long, I'm moving on, this is hopeless, I give up. And then that's all you manifest is the thing you don't want, which is it not coming. And I know it's hard sometimes, guys. I know it's really hard not to look out here and wonder why it's taking so long and wonder why they haven't texted you. But you've got to understand what were your fearful thoughts you've been having. What are the bad thoughts you've been having about the situation, about your specific person, about the time, about how long it's taking, about them not being here. And then you've got to realize, hang on, I'm actually thinking thoughts that are causing this to take longer. I'm actually thinking thoughts that are causing the circumstances to not change. I'm actually sending out thoughts to them that they don't want me and therefore they're acting like they don't want me. Oh my God, I'm doing that. So I'm looking out here thinking I have to give up on out here, but really what I should be giving up on is my old shitty thinking I haven't changed. The only thing you've got to give up is your old shitty thinking. You don't give up on you, you don't give up on them, and you don't give up on changing your 3D because you've got to understand you're creating your 3D circumstances with your thoughts about them. So if you start thinking about them and think you have to give up on them, either the person, the situation, the health diagnosis, whatever, then you'll only make manifest what you think about that situation like it's not going to happen, so it won't. You guys getting this? So any of you who are in here feeling like they're going to give up, you've got to understand, yeah, you won't manifest it. There are so many people who blow hot air up your ass and say, it doesn't matter what you do, you can't fuck it up. You're limitless. Okay, but if you stop thinking the new thoughts and you start going back to your old shitty thoughts, it won't manifest. I'm really fucking sorry. Otherwise, where is it? If everyone was going to manifest regardless because they're limitless and you can't fuck it up, then everyone eventually would have their manifestation, logically, wouldn't they? So that can't be true. What is true is you'll manifest what you dominantly assume. So if you dominantly assume it's not going to happen, it won't fucking happen. So good luck with that. All right? That's what you need to know about giving up. If you give up, it won't happen. So don't give up because you're only giving up on you and you're not changing your thoughts and you're giving up on the fact that you are powerful and that you can change it. And if you don't step into your power, guys, and realize that you caused the shitty circumstance you're trying to change, that you're now giving up on, well, I can't fucking help you because you haven't got this yet. Go and get my free mini course called Everything You've Learned About Manifesting is Wrong. Understand what your awareness is and how you're manifesting your reality. Step into your power when you do that mini course and you'll understand, oh, fuck, I'm doing this all wrong. Everything I'm assuming is going to come true. I better assume some good shit. I better stop assuming I have to give up. It's all happening from my assumptions. I'm doing this. I'm the power. This is all not happening because of me. This hasn't manifested because of me. Whatever you are is what will manifest. If you are a person who gives up, you will have a reality where it doesn't happen because you gave up, because you are a person who gives up on yourself and doesn't understand their power. So guys, give up if you want to, but it means you haven't understood any of this. Got it? All right, guys. What's the secret to beautiful, flawless skin? Oh, that you telling. Well, look, guys, I'm sure there's some like a filter thing on here. Look. I'm sure like TikTok goes like this on your face, don't they? The thing is, guys, though, I say I've got glowing, flawless skin. So you're reflecting that back in the comments. But thank you, darling. Okay, guys, let's go to the top. I'll answer your questions. Hang on. Loz, do you have any advice for when I don't know what to choose? Well, just decide that your brain makes the right decision. Like sometimes I've had to choose between two SPs and I've literally not known what to do. And I've had one coming in great and the other one coming in great. And I'm like, what the fuck do I do here? One old one and one new one. And I'm like, it's happened a few times. And I, in the end, my brain makes the decision. My subconscious makes the decision. That's what I say. Loz, SP is officially back. I'm going to keep focusing on self-concept. Oh, I know what I do. Yes, I find when I try and give up, I end up with the negative thoughts anyway. Yes, I tell you, no work, the giving up. Now I know why some men say, well, if you keep thinking I'm going to cheat, I might as well go ahead. Because they're going to reflect your thinking. Exactly, darling. Hello, gorgeous. I always smile the instant I see you on socials, manifesting a beach house of my own. Oh, Pat Crossroom, how are you, darling? How are you? That's what I felt, especially after I reached out to him and nothing changed. So you reached out thinking you had to reach out because you didn't understand your power, that you could make them reach out to you. And I'm not saying don't reach out. You can reach out all you fucking like, guys, and have good assumptions about the reaching out. But if you are relying on the 3D to give you evidence of what you want, made manifest, then you're going to feel disappointed and give up. You've got to think in your mind, they want to talk to me, they can't wait to talk to me, they've just fallen down a well, I haven't done anything wrong, they can't wait to talk to me, they've just lost their phone. Whatever the reasons is you want to give it. My problem is getting focus off third party. I've tried fuck the 3D, but I think of him, I think of that. Well, then you fucked Hannah, so I can't help you. Darling, you're still not recognizing that your obsession with the third party is you avoiding you. Guys, if you're sitting in my fucking chat and you've actually done a course of mine like Fuck the 3D, you're saying you've done Fuck the 3D and you can't stop focusing on third party, Hannah, you've got so much work to do in your self-concept, I just can't fucking help you. Because if you're still focused on her, you've got such a deep core issue of feeling not enough that like you need to go and do my self-concept course. Because saying Fuck the 3D isn't helping you. You're going like this, I'm trying not to look at it, I'm trying to give it good meaning, but you haven't actually got to the core of why you even care about a third party, how you manifested a third party in the fucking first place, Hannah. You haven't done the deep core self-concept work. All you've been trying to do is ignore the bitch and it won't fucking work. You're so focused on her, and I'm telling you right now, that's from your core deep wound of feeling not enough and feeling like you don't compare to other girls or you were compared to other girls as a kid. Something's going on there and you've got to fucking fix it. And doing Fuck the 3D, my course, won't work if you haven't actually worked on your self-concept at the same fucking time. Some of you think my courses are magic. You can do all my courses, guys, but if you don't actually uncover what your self-concept issues are and do the fucking work, you'll still be focused on the same shit you're focused on before because you bought the course to get rid of the negative thoughts you're having about the SPs, third party, and the focus on the third party. But you haven't actually dug deeper and realised, why am I even thinking about a third party? Why am I even bothered about third party? How did I even manifest this fucking third party? Oh, that's about me. This ain't about the third party. Why am I so focused on out here when I should be changing in here? You're fucking lost, Hannah. Don't tell me you've done one of my courses because I tell you what, you didn't fucking listen. God damn it. What state do I have to be in to see the most movement? I don't know, darling. The state of it's done. How do I know what the most movement will be for you? Guys, no, look, if you've got a manifestation coach and you are so reliant on movement and you want me to give you some arbitrary state thing, oh, you have to be like this. No, you don't have to be anything. Well, you just have to be in a new state. And the state has to be consistent. That's what the state is. You could fall right out of it. You're not in the state anymore. So what state are you in, darling? I don't fucking know. Guys, the only way you can do this is to stay consistently in the new self-concept of you, the new state of you. Are you in it? Well, if you're not consistently in it, no, it will take fucking forever. And you won't get the most movement, you'll get the least movement because you haven't stayed in the state of whatever it is you want. Loved, committed to, rich. I don't even know what it is you're trying to manifest. God damn it. Tell me your questions, guys. It's like you've been listening to woo-woo bitches who give you time restraints. Oh, when you do this, it'll only take 5 days. I can manifest for you in 90 days. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. And you're buying it because you're like, I'm in such a hurry. I'm so concerned this is going to take too long. That bitch told me it can happen in 90 days. I'm going to believe her and give her $4,000. And she's laughing all the way the fucking bank at you because you're so reliant on time. No one can change your mind for you. Oh, is there a radio, darling? Oh, I keep saying, you know. I always say your surname. I've got to stop that. Hang on, I'm going up because I lost my place. Lodger Skin is going, oh, darling, thank you. Oh, thank you, Rain. Oh, everyone's saying it. That's so nice. Loz, preach facts. Oh, thank you, darling. How can I manifest to pass all my classes? Just imagine you pass all your classes with flying colours. My exams are supposed so piss easy. I got such and such grade. Just step into that stage, darling. The worst thing for me is when my mate's saying I'm single and saying, no, he's my boyfriend. Oh, darling, you're getting this all wrong, Sylvia. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but you're out loud acting like an absolute lunatic in front of your friends, and your friends think you are an A-grade psychopath who needs to go to a psych ward right now when you're doing shit in the 3D, like telling them you've got a boyfriend when they know in the 3D you're single right now. We're doing this in our mind, Sylvia. Stop watching morons who tell you to verbalize what you're trying to manifest. That's not how you fucking manifest. You do it in your goddamn mind. Can you please go and get my basic course called Everything You've Learned About Manifesting is Wrong? Because Sylvia, I'm telling you right now, everything you've learned about manifesting is wrong because some complete fucktard told you had to tell your friends or act as if you're together. Please stop doing that absolute bullshit. Your friends are going to get you locked up in a psych ward because they think you're a nutcase. Please. How to react and respond correctly if I received a text from my SP. You respond with your wonderful self. Respond however you would respond if you're together, guys. Why are you psychoanalyzing every single response? That's when you think you're going to do it wrong and then you'll do it wrong. You could say fuck off and die, smiley emoji, and they'll think it's funny. You can say whatever you want to say as long as you've got the assumption that what you're doing is correct and right and you haven't made a mistake. Oh, hang on, I scrolled to the bottom again. Why am I doing that? Wait a minute. Hi, Loz. I'm so anxious all the time over SP. There's a third party and she won't leave! Exclamation point. Wow, there's some really new people in here, isn't there? Guys, if you're really, really new and you've been watching absolute fucktards who try and tell you to get rid of the third party and that's the way to manifest your person back, I'm telling you right now, you can get rid of the third party all you like. You won't get your person back. I'm really sorry to blow your bubble. You've wasted all your time. If you go and do my get rid of the third party sleep tape on my YouTube, I don't mention the bitch once because it's not about them. You manifested them with your thoughts about yourself, your thoughts about what your person wanted. So your focus on her, darling, won't make any difference to her. She won't be leaving anytime soon. You're so focused on her and you're so aware of her, you manifest from your awareness. So if you can't turn your awareness away from her, she'll probably marry him. Sorry to scare you, but you're doing this all wrong. Your awareness will make manifest more of what you're aware of. So those of you who are in here so aware of third parties right now are completely fucking it up by being aware of them. I'll say it again. What you manifest comes from your awareness. If you're constantly aware of a third party and she won't leave, guess what? She won't fucking leave because that's what you're aware of, a third party who won't leave. Instead of you being aware of you and your specific person together and that bitch not even being in the picture, but you're so obsessed with the bitch being in the picture and you haven't bothered to once do what I say, which is investigate your deep core self-concept shit that caused her to come along. Like, I don't feel good enough, or I don't think you'll commit to me because I'm not lovable enough. All that shit. So focus on her all you like, darling. She won't be going anytime soon. Yes, she won't leave because that's what you're aware of and you haven't actually worked on your self-concept at all because you haven't actually listened to me. Guys, if you're new, I beg you from the bottom of my heart to come to my Facebook group. It's free. There's also a $35 squad, but come to the free group. And every week there's a post. It's called the Q&A forum. Just go and find it and ask your questions. And there's wonderful members in there and also mentors drop in sometimes from the squad and they'll answer your questions. And they will give you the answer to your question you've been seeking. And most of the answers will be, have you worked on your self-concept? Do you know what your self-concept is? And you'll all be like, oh my God, I've been doing this wrong. Then you can go in there and watch all my old Facebook lives. You can go and do the old challenges. You can be in there getting support, read all the success stories, read what they did, go to the success story albums, how I got rid of the third party. There's a whole album called Get Rid of the Third Party Success Stories. There's like 50 of them in there. It's a minimal amount because we haven't actually put them all in there yet. But go and read those success stories, darling, and you'll realize none of those people focused on the third party. Their lack of focus on the third party is actually what manifested them away. 2 of you in here right now are doing it massively wrong about third parties, and I wish you would go and read those success stories in the Facebook group, Subconscious Laws. It's in my bio, guys, okay? Some of you sound lost as hell. Love the squad so much. Oh, thank you, darling. So the squad is my $35 monthly group, guys, where there are mentors answering your questions every day in the forum. We have mini courses. Is Sasha here? Where is she? Join the squad. Live training. Oh, Sash, my darling. was going to leave you a voice note just then when I went for a walk, and I thought, you know what, Sasha's probably so sick of hearing from me every goddamn day the last couple of weeks. So I thought, I'm going to affirm on this walk. I'm not going to make any phone calls, because normally I make phone calls on my walk, and then I'm like, when am I doing manifestation time? I've got to concentrate on me a bit. So I made no calls today, but didn't mean I wasn't thinking of you, Sasha. The squad is amazing. Oh, thank you, darling. Answer me, please. Not if you're going to beg me, darling. No, I don't do begging in here. That tells me you're in a needy, desperate state, and you're probably not going to manifest what you want because you're fucking so desperate and you're begging me. If you're begging me, imagine what you're like with your SP. I can't even imagine. You've probably got a restraining order out on you. Hi, Loz. Happy to catch you live. How are you, dear? I'm great, darling. How are you? I'm very good. How do I stay in the consistent positive energy and not be affected by the 3D? I don't teach you to be in positive energy. I don't know what the fuck you're on about, Rachel. You've been listening to some woo-woo. We're not talking about energy here. Energy ain't got nothing to do with manifesting. Let me just explain. This is made of atoms, as am I. Atoms vibrate. They all are generated by energy. Once the energy stops, it doesn't exist anymore, right? Molly, you are also atoms. You don't need to vibrate or know your energy level to be able to manifest. All you need is positive new thoughts about the situation, not energy. Please stop talking about energy in my fucking chat. You're lost. If you're trying to be energized, positive, you drive yourself crackers and end up in a psych ward because you were trying to do Abraham Hicks, joy is the key bullshit. Guys, I tried that. I was depressed. I couldn't do it. Come here. You can't do that shit if you're depressed. Get away from the door. Get away. Closing this door because you're making too much noise and barking at the neighbours. Sorry. I tried to do the back and vegan course, but I can't find those roots of thoughts. Well, then you've got to do the self-concept course at the same time, darling, because I can't fucking help some of you guys if you haven't investigated your own goddamn thinking. Did you sit for 20 minutes like I told you to and investigate your thoughts? If you can't, guys, go and do my assessment in the self-concept course. It's only $145, and there's literally an assessment in there that will tell you by the end of the assessment what your problems are. But then you've got to go and do the work on it. I can tell you, but you've got to do the goddamn work. So, guys, some of you are lost as hell about how you manifested the situation with your SP. Go and do self-concept course at the same goddamn time. You've got it for a bargain basement price of $35, darling. Go and do self-concept course at the same time. Yes, Loz, with the tough love advice. Oh, thank you, Emma. I have many coming, and I don't know which is the right one. Oh, lots of SPs. Oh, that's a good first world problem. Me and SP are back together. He told me he loved me, and so, yeah, self-concept works. Oh, of course it does. I constantly accuse SP of having crushes on other girls, but he denies and says he doesn't. What can you do? What can you do, Marina? You can stop being a fucking triggered bitch who's jealous of other girls and go within and figure out why the fuck you're like that. Did you have a mother who snooped around and thought your dad was cheating or made you feel shit about your looks and compared yourself to your sisters or something your whole life? Something's going on there with you, and one day he'll just be like, you know what, bitch? I am fucking one of those girls. That's literally what you'll manifest. I'm really sorry to scare you. He'll either leave you because you're driving him crackers with your own insecurity, or he'll fuck one of those bitches, and then you'll be like, oh, I knew it. And then you'll go to one of your dumb friends and say, hey, I intuitively knew, my intuition knew he was. And then one of your dumb friends hopefully has a smart friend like me who sits next to one of your dumb friends and says, listen, you dumb bitch, you actually manifested that with your own insecurities about yourself not being chosen by him. And now you've made manifest the thing you most feared, which was him choosing someone else or him leaving you. So well done. Marina, come to the squad. You need help. You need to come do back and begging for $35 before it leaves on the 17th. You can laugh all you like, darling. I'm fucking deadly serious. That's what will happen. So good luck with that. He's going to manifest the way you think he's going to manifest. If you think he's going to cheat on you, he fucking will. Some of you think I'm being negative. I'm teaching you how manifestation works. Okay. Oh, I love her. Thank you, darling. How do I manifest my mum's recovery from illness? Well, first of all, you stop saying she's ill. I know that sounds really crazy, but if you think they've got an illness, they'll continue having the illness because that's what you've put your awareness on. I am aware that they are ill. Start being aware that they are well. That's how you do it. See them well. See them telling you they feel better. See the doctor telling you their prognosis is negative and they were wrong. Imagine everything being the way you want it to be. Is it okay to just manifest being engaged and not married? Yes, guys, that's fine if you want to do that, but it's like manifesting pregnancy and not a baby. You could be pregnant and have a miscarriage. You could get engaged and then get unengaged. Okay. I would go right to the end, but it's up to you, darling, however you want to do it. I saw this TikToker, if you know her, she manifested a marriage with her SP in 25 4 days by healing. Did she just? I call absolute bullshit on that, darling. Has he come on live and spoken about it? Is he standing there with her on the videos? I doubt it, darling. I think you're falling for some bullshit there. By healing. Healing what, darling? Healing a sore finger? What's healing? All we're doing is changing our concepts of ourselves. That girl sounds like a charlatan and you've probably fallen for it. But if he's there and he's sitting there and he's not an equal charlatan who's equally trying to rip you off with some dumb story, it's probably a busy mate. And they're like, you know what? All these people fall for stories of like time and like doing it really quickly. So you sit next to me and you pretend you're my specific person I've manifested in 24 days. And they're all these bitches are going to fall for it and pay me $4,000. And then you fall for it. And it was just her best mate. And they're laughing at you. But okay. Not saying you can't, but I'm saying, is that bullshit or not bullshit? Be careful who you watch. Advice on how to stop comparing others' ex, looks or charisma. Guys, if you keep comparing yourself constantly to other people, you've got to investigate what thoughts in you make you feel less than other people. I'm not good enough. I'm not pretty enough. Others' ex, looks or charisma. Guys, if you keep comparing yourself constantly to other people, you've got to investigate what thoughts in you make you feel less than other people. I'm not good enough. I'm not pretty enough. How did you end up like that, darling? Change that thinking. Hi, Jasmine, darling. There's minimal courses, so much success. It's very powerful group. Mini courses, minimal courses. Yes, guys, there's a mini course every month. But this month, what's this? Your live is flagged for harassment and bullying, repeated violations. Harassment and bullying? Live age restricted. I've been age restricted and it told off for bullying. Guys, if someone's in here pressing a button and saying I'm bullying, good luck with that. You know how thought reflection works? It's going to reverberate back to you and something is going to happen to you where something gets violated in your life. I'm sorry, but like, who's doing that? Because it's not me talking that's done that. Someone's gone and pressed a button because I didn't like what I said. Guys, if you press a button and don't like what someone said because you don't like what you're hearing, you've got a lot to work on. If I say something that triggers you, go away and investigate why I triggered you so much. That's what you need to work on. That thing that triggered you, like me saying they're going to cheat on you, you need to go and work on that. And I'm really sorry that you feel the need, you're so triggered in the 3D to report me because you felt such a trigger about that thing I just said, whatever it was. And unfortunately, you're not going to learn anything. And that thing that you are so fearful of will be made manifest in your reality. And I'm really sorry. I am just teaching you how manifestation works. And I very rarely have anything like that happen. So there's a triggered bitch in here. So if you're the triggered bitch in here and you're still here, no one else is like that in here. Everyone else wants to learn and listen. If you don't want to learn and listen, watch your fucking 3D reality burn down because you're so triggered and you need to report people because you're so triggered. Work on that, darling. Work on that. Yeah, lol, go work on yourself. Yeah, no shit. I need you to shout at me, tell me I need to focus on my self-concept. Guys, everyone needs to focus on self-concept. Yes, we want to learn and listen. Well, good. Whoever did that, she's helping you. This knowledge is so you can have whatever you want. Guys, look, some people don't like hearing what I have to say because they think I'm being a bully. I'm not being a bully. I'm just trying to get through as many questions as possible. You know how many people are here? There's 222 people here. If I don't get through the questions, people get shitty. So I answer questions quickly, I talk fast, and I get to the point. If you don't like the way I do that, please leave. Because I'm not changing for you. Loz, you're the best and back in being. I love how I transform. Oh, wonderful, darling, thank you. You're not everyone's cup of tea. They should leave instead of doing that. Guys, I'm like Marmite. You might fucking hate me. See ya. Yes, that's made me realise I do things wrong. I feel I do things wrong as I automatically want to say it wasn't me. Guys, think about what your reaction is if I'm telling people off. Do you feel like, that's about your self-concept? Straight up love. Thank you. I love it when you yell at us because you're like a drill sergeant. It makes us learn. Guys, listen, you know what I'm bringing out next year? Boot camp. I'll really fucking yell at you. You wait. Get a little army outfit and everything. Hi, Loz. How can I manifest a better, higher soccer career for my boyfriend? Well, just imagine him as a soccer star. Imagine him like David Beckham. Imagine him being like Ronaldo. Imagine him so famous that you can't get near him because girls are just throwing the knickers at him. Imagine that. Boot camp. Yes, boot camp. Very exciting. I want to join. Yes, boot camp's going to be so cool, guys. Seriously. Seriously. We're going to have dog tags and everything. Hi, Loz. How can I manifest a better, higher... So I saw that one. You're the best. Oh, thank you, darling. I reached out to SP after 3 months of no contact, still cold, and I mean blocked him and blocked me back. Well, because you were triggered, bitch, and you blocked him. What were you expecting? Some people go, it was karma. It wasn't karma. It was your thought being reflected. Stop doing that. How do I stop attracting emotionally abusive relationships? You're not attracting emotionally abusive relationships. First of all, darling, you're manifesting them. So just forget the word attraction. You're literally thinking that's all you're worth. And then you're staying there. So let me ask you, when you've discovered it's emotionally abusive, why the fuck have you stayed? Oh, because I love him. Don't say because I love him. So what they're doing is reflecting your stories about yourself. I'll put up with bullshit. I'm not on the pedestal you are. I'm not worth it. I don't get given love and time and attention and affection. In fact, I get abused. What's your story about you that's made manifest that reality and made you stay? Were you abused as a kid? Were you in a household where someone else was abused and you watched abuse? Or have you been made to feel so shit about yourself that you think that's all you're worth? That's where it's come from. And then you've got to question yourself as to why you stayed. When will this video be up on YouTube, Loz? Hopefully the end of the week, guys. How do I manifest money fast? Well, guys, stop saying you need it fast. If you're saying you need it fast, you're saying it's not here, right? You're in desperate need of energy if you need something fast. Stop saying you need it fast. Just imagine you got the money. Imagine paying for the thing you have. Imagine having it. He better wish me a happy birthday. Well, he won't, darling, if you're thinking he won't. With angry faces. Guys, imagine they do. Don't get angry you're even putting it out there already, darling, that he won't. So he won't. Watch and learn. Come back here when he hasn't wished you happy birthday and then say to me, how did I do that? And I'll say, because you got the dominant assumption he's not going to wish you happy birthday and you're all angry about it. Just purchased to be on the squad, Loz. Oh, wonderful, guys. So the squad is $35 a month. You can cancel anytime. There's a section in the logins. And look, guys, I'm really sorry. I thought there was a section all this time, all year. I've been telling you that in the login section, there's a button to press cancel. I only discovered the other day when I personally joined up the squad myself that there's no fucking button there. I'm so sorry. It's like I've been a scam artist and telling you something exists that doesn't exist. So now I've made sure there's actually a drop down in the menu that says cancel squad membership. So if you just want to come for 1 month to come and do the end of Back and Begging and the 21-day get your manifestation by Christmas challenge, come and join this month and just cancel in the cancel form. It's on the website. It's Loz Squad, $35 a month. Yes. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. Back and Begging, by the time this goes on YouTube, will be gone. It'll be on my website, okay? So by the time this is a YouTube video, it won't be in the squad anymore. But what you will be getting is the deep diving into Back and Begging over the next 2 weeks. We're going to be deep diving into the course and what we learned and what we need to do now that we've done the course. Then we are going to start the 21 days till Christmas challenge where we're going to get our manifestation by Christmas. And guess what the manifestation is going to be? It's going to follow on from Back and Begging, guys. So you're going to have a guess. All right, guys, come and join it. It's only $35 a month and you can cancel anytime by just going to my website and you'll be able to join the 21 days to get your manifestation by Christmas challenge. And it's going to start on the 1st of December. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.